Good morning and a very happy Friday to you. This week I feel like I've been talking so much about the heat, the humidity, the heat index. I'm going to do a little bit of reverse for this weather hit. I'm going to start with the radar and the rain chances, and then we'll dive deeper into the heat for the day today. Most of the radar right now is very quiet, but just in the past 15 minutes or so, we've gotten a couple of these really small in size, but brief downpours. So one has been moving through southern portions of McMinn County. You can see right there from the southwest to the northeast. We have this new one just to the north of Decatur in Meigs County, and this one right here along the mountains, that kind of western edge of this mountain range as you push eastward in Murray County. So just a heads up, couple of little spotty downpours possible this morning. Overall, it's going to really be pretty quiet during the morning time, so I only have a 10% chance for each hour. What you're going to notice though is this jump up. Once you get past noon, boop, there we go up. Scattered storms certainly likely and in the forecast during the afternoon into the evening hours, and then kind of fading down and away once we get past that sunset time, which today is at 8:58 p.m. So when we go from our chance of precipitation, let's see where that's coming from, and it's all due to this cold front right here. You can already see these storms that are surging out ahead of that cold front. Now it's going to take some time as that front moves eastward pretty slowly before that storm potential arrives to our area, and that's why I said for the most part, it's really going to be pretty quiet during the morning time hours. Partly sunny conditions this morning, wind coming up from the southwest, so it will be muggy outside as we continue with those high moisture levels. And again, about that 10% chance this morning for a spotty shower. Here is then the afternoons. This is about 12:45. There come those bigger downpours and thunderstorm potential. Of course, that red color even to the pink indicating that heavier rainfall that's possible. As far as the severe risk, it's mainly going to stay just to the north of us, but you can't completely rule out in the summertime of having a strong to even marginally severe storm that could develop. And again, this is going to be scattered activity for your Friday afternoon, even into the early evening hours. Once we get closer to say 9 o'clock or so, still just a couple of isolated pockets, and then that all really is going to fade out during the overnight as the cold front passes. So when you look at your Saturday, we have all of these blue lines from the north. That's not necessarily cooler air. It's still going to be hot for your Saturday with a partly sunny sky, but those blue northerly lines, the wind, that's going to help reduce the humidity just a bit, not a huge drop in humidity. Speaking of that humidity then, it's time to talk about the heat for today. Heat advisories are in effect once again today in northwest Georgia and northeast Alabama. I don't think it's going to be quite as bad as what we saw yesterday, but still the potential in some spots. Max heat index up to that 107 to 109 level. Yesterday in Chattanooga, we had a heat index at one point in the afternoon at 108. So it was sweltering yesterday. We had that heat and humidity today, but that can all be broken up by the storm. So still going with a high of 94 degrees today, in the 80s generally for the morning time. Then we have those low 90s for your afternoon. Once you start to get some of that rain, that's going to help cool it off a little bit as temperatures then this evening fall down into the 80s. Wind generally pretty light today from the southwest. So looking at your highs, 94 in Chattanooga, 92 in Athens, Murphy, 89 in Blue Ridge. And then for tonight, 76 for the low in Chattanooga, 71 in Scottsboro, and 73 in Lafayette. And then when we look at tomorrow, kind of similar highs. Most spots are going to be in the low 90s, but we will have a handful of locations staying in the 80s with the partly cloudy sky and that breeze coming from the north tomorrow. That's what's going to help out the humidity a little bit for your Saturday. So Sunday still hot, 95 degrees. Monday, Tuesday of next week, upper 80s to low 90s, and you'll get a few scattered storms on those days as well.